That is such a cool hack. I love TikTok hacks. One thing I've been trying to be really a lot more active on lately is TikTok, and I've been learning so much from it. This is the third video I'm doing for these Sims 4 build hacks from TikTok, so we're gonna jump right into it. I already built this shell because none of the hacks really have anything to do with the shell, so I figured I may as well do it. We're gonna start with this one. This one blew me away because of the pergola on the outside, but look at the lights on the inside. Those are spa day lights. I'm just gonna stick them in there with some plants. It's gonna look really, really pretty. So using this smooth keeper base game fence, I'm gonna build my own pergola here. I never do this pattern, so I'm gonna do some diagonal lines and delete that like inside ceiling part. Okay, so we've got basic pergola. I'm gonna fill it up with some plants and some trim. Looking cute so far, and I never know what plant to put on top, so I think I'm gonna try and do this one. We'll raise it up, bb.move objects on, and I'm gonna stick it in there so it looks kind of natural. This one's from Island Living. This is one of my favorite plants in the entire game. Okay, I think that looks pretty. I needed to cover enough of the ceiling so that if I put those lights in there, it's not overly obvious. Ooh, I'm gonna put these from Eco Lifestyle along the one side. The thing with these TikTok hacks is I feel like a lot of them are very modern, which is something that I struggle with. Even just watching them kind of puts me in a creative modern mindset. It's really helpful. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm adding the door and everything, but my area here is kind of coming along. Let's add the light. The one that they used is from Spa Day. It's this one here, which is obviously huge, so I'm gonna shrink it down. I think like that. And I need to add, I think, more hanging plants. So I'm actually gonna use this one here, and I think I'm gonna shrink it and raise it up to kind of like hang along the ceiling. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be the look. Even with various sizes there on the one side, I think that looks super pretty. For my dining table, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm adding this one from base game. I do want to get a little color in here, so I think I'm gonna yellow, I think might look really nice. Ooh, okay, there's this one too. This is Sims 4 Real Estate has these really, really good hacks. They're making like this custom couch out of chairs, crates, and like wooden wall decals. I could maybe do that on the other side of the exterior. Oh, with a coffee table too. Cute. What even says over here, I was like, where did you get that item? Apparently over here, I can find it under debug for Eco Lifestyle. I don't know if I'm gonna go all out and make that table, although it is really cute. You know what? We may as well, right? May as well. Amazing. Amazing. So we'll be turning on debug. Maybe it's live edit objects. I'm not seeing it. It was probably literally right in front of my face. Ooh, I found it. Okay, so here is the item we're gonna be using for our couch. I'm gonna push it back here. I could even do like a sunken area with like platforms maybe. Let's get fancy. I feel like I'm gonna have to watch this a few times to get it right. All right, shrink this. Damn it, I'm gonna have to find it again. I need that better build and buy mod, honestly, so that I can use the eyedropper tool on my debug stuff. I've been wanting to do it for so long, I just haven't. Story of my life. So I think I'm gonna take out all the ones that I need for right now. I'm gonna make my coffee table here. I guess I can attempt the little like end table. So I'll just put those there for now. All right, now I need that wood paneling like wall thing, which I don't think is this one. No, it's definitely, I think there's one from Get Famous. Yeah, this, oh my God, it's huge. Okay, so we're gonna shrink that down. This is gonna be where I'm gonna make my couch, like the back part. And then I'm pretty sure the ottoman was from Laundry Day. No, definitely not. Maybe it's from Perfect Patio. Oh wait, I feel like mine looks kind of big. Like mine looks a little weird. This is the pillow hack, by the way, if you guys haven't seen this. There's this base game chair that a lot of people use as pillows. You know, I'm gonna push mine back a little bit because it's under the platform. You won't be able to see it because I feel like mine looks like a freaking like bed for like 20 people. And then finally my little end table. So I'm gonna be using the Eco Lifestyle vertical lines again. I'm gonna shrink them all the way down. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the crate furniture trick. It's also really glitching with my platform and I actually can't even lower it down. So I'm gonna scrap the table. The couch is cool. The couch can stay. But the coffee table, I think I might get rid of the coffee table too. I don't know. Am I making a wrong decision? Let me know if you guys liked this one. I'm on the fence. But I do have a really cool fire pit trick that I'm gonna put in front of my homemade couch. So let's decorate a little bit before we move on to that. I'll just add like a plant and a different table, I guess. There. Okay, so let's do the fireplace table. Oh, this is also from Sims Real Estate. I have a few, like every time I do these videos, it's kind of like highlighting a few different creators. Sims 4 Real Estate is so good. But for this, they essentially put those fire lamps from Get Famous in like the basement and then raise them up. Ooh, I like it with the poofs We can add the poofs too. Wait, are you making poof chairs? I didn't see that one coming, honestly. I thought this was the end of it. I don't know. They raised those up, so I don't know if those are gonna be functional. So I think I'm gonna skip out on that. That's a cute trick. Oh my god, this video just keeps on giving. The cacti. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take away from this the cacti vase thing and the fire pit. So I think I need to make a basement level. We'll use a basement tool and I'll just like trace what I have already. And then we're gonna go down below and add those get famous things and like raise them up. I've actually never found a purpose for these things like to use properly. So this is perfect. I'm just gonna add them all, I guess, like lined up here. And then we're gonna have to check and make sure they're in the right spot, like above ground. I think that's the trickiest part, is kind of like playing around and seeing. Honestly, that could work as a hack right there. Like in live mode, that will look kind of cool. I don't think you have to light these either. They just like are open flame. And then for the part going around it, I'm gonna use these from Dine Out. I think, what the heck did they use? Okay, they raised that through the floor too. Sneaky. I think I need to go into live mode to see the flames to make sure that I'm lining it up properly. That's the hardest part about this. Who wants to live there? This guy, sure. Some rando. You're moving in, sir. Where am I building this? Oh yeah, over here. Oh, I see smoke. I see it. Okay, we have to raise it up a little bit. Okay, so I've got the proper height. Now I need to add a few more. Just like raise them all now to the same height. That's so cool. And then I have to go into debug and find one of the planks of wood that they use, just to kind of make it look like there's a place where the flames are coming out of, not just the actual table. I want to say this is going to be debug base game. There it is. There's the plank of wood. That looks so cool. Let's go in live mode again. That's awesome. I think I might prefer, I don't know if I like it with the wood or not. I'm gonna leave it. That's how it goes in the TikTok. Or we could do like a little design like that. It looks like a bread rolling pin. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. There we go. That's our hack, a double hack over here. And I'm gonna add those poofs because they did look really good. I'm not gonna do the custom ones though, because I want them to be functional. There we go. We have a fancy backyard. I don't even have windows on my house yet, but our backyard is fancy. I'm also gonna do that little vase trick. I actually had this trick in my last video too. So this one is a very versatile one. You can stick whatever you want in these vases. All right, so I'm gonna add the windows to my house. Oh, I forgot that I wanted to do a little like walkthrough moment. So like leading to the backyard right in the middle. And then our entryway can be right there. I love this build. I love this so far. The shell is really cute. Since I kind of had cacti going on in the back, I'm just gonna use some for my landscaping in the front. So that is gonna be our backyard with all the landscaping. This is the front, more of a kind of like simple, minimalistic modern build, but with a cacti twist. This TikTok is another one that I'm super into. I'm Nicole YT. She's awesome. She did this like planter box thing with half wall, which you can kind of see she's doing now. So she'll do like this half wall idea and then raise up like a little grass patch and have her own like custom planter. I accidentally had my game running. This poor guy is like out here roasting. I mean, my dude, why are you wearing a jacket? Ooh, I think I'm gonna do the planter right along this part. So I'm gonna go in with a half wall. I don't want it to be much bigger than my platform. I could maybe even go in with some eco lifestyle wood, like that even. And then we raise up our grass patch. Cute. I had to shrink mine just to make sure that it fit properly and didn't look weird. There are diagonal ones too, so you could get super creative with this. I'm using island living ones, but there's also like these base game ones. You could make like a star shape if you wanted, probably. That's a really cool hack, and it's easy too. The final idea that I want to do is add a for sale sign. I think this might look kind of weird if you're just building, but if you're doing gameplay and you have a family that wants to move or something, this could be really fun. So they provided the gallery and everything. All I have to do is download these like custom things. Plumbob Realty. So let's go in the gallery. We have to search up for sale in the hashtag search thing. Oh, there's a few different ones you could do. This one looks fancy. I'm gonna download this one. Then the sign is in debug. The hard part is gonna be finding that thing again. Or honestly, I could probably just do like a stick or the fishing thing. But I kind of don't want people showing up and just fishing at my house. But let's do it. That's kind of funny. I delete that wall and I'm gonna size this down so that it fits on my fishing thing. Okay, that's pretty cute. Something about it just makes it look a little bit realistic. Like if you're doing let's plays on YouTube or something and you want to sell your house, that's a cool idea. That could be like a whole storyline idea. That's the final thing we're gonna do for the exterior. So let's go inside to our house for sale. So this person, Annika Plays Sims, made this like aquarium wall by sizing down aquariums and buying fish. And then the fish look like they're floating around and kind of like swimming, because when you size down the aquarium, you don't size down the fish that come in like live mode. So yeah, we're gonna have to buy some fish. And look, look, they just like float there and swim around. And then you have this cute little home aquarium. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I have this huge window space that I'm gonna try and make this visible from the outside. So we'll do like our aquarium room right there. I'm gonna put windows on these sides here. Spa Day has my favorite one, so I'm gonna do Spa Day Aquarium, which by the way, did you guys hear that Spa Day is getting a complete like reboot? They're gonna go in and completely, they're gonna go in and completely like apparently fix it. Maybe I'm not supposed to use that one. She used the cats and dogs one. Okay, I'll trust you, Annika. Why do I have coral in there? No, I really wanted this to work. They all add the coral. I guess I'm gonna have to just like pick my favorite kind of coral and work around it. So we need to cover up the bottom part with rocks. I will also probably add in some grass, and I'm trying to kind of hide the fact that those coral pieces are floating around. Okay, let's buy the fish. Oh no, I covered the fish. Oh wait, I gotta move the rocks. Yeah, so do this before you cover the whole thing with rocks. So purchase fish. I want all of them. Fully stock. Yeah. Oh, cool. There's so many fishies. Okay, and now I just have to cover them up with rocks again. Cool. I think she also used this from Island Living to add the stones. That is such a cool hack. I don't even care that there's floating grass in there. That is so awesome. And you can see them moving from the outside. Look at that, you guys. That made me so happy. Instant happiness. And the fact that they're all swimming around at like a different time. Oh my God, I'm dead. I love that. That's another hack where the possibilities are endless. You could make that 2 stories if you wanted. You could literally outline your entire house with that. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, this next one is from Dr. Ashley on YouTube. She uses these mosquito dividers to put them onto the Snowy Escape counters and make like a glass sliding door effect. So this is what I'm gonna do for my kitchen. I think I'm gonna do my kitchen and living room over on this side, and then this side of the house can be like the bedroom. I'll be putting my kitchen here. By the way, I'm gonna link all of the TikTok creators that I'm referring to in this video down below, so check them out. So we're using Snowy Escape counters, and then she also used the cabinets from Cool Kitchen. I think that's kind of what sparked the whole thing, because the cabinet, we don't have Snowy Escape cabinets that match, unfortunately, so I think she liked to use these ones. It really is a shame that we did not get any cabinets with this. I feel like they could have been so cute. A really good opportunity for clutter. It's fine. Not salty or anything. And then Moschino has this, this divider, which also has like, you could get really funky with it if you wanted and do like polka dot ones. Oh my God, or you could do like orange ones. Ooh. In her video though, we are just gonna be using the plain modern looking ones. So let's do this. And they should fit perfectly in there. So we're just gonna kind of hide them as if that is the sliding door and repeat. Ooh, that looks good. And they definitely do match those Cool Kitchen ones a lot better. So I'm gonna do the rest of my kitchen essentials, like my sink, the oven, of course, add a little clutter and get our entryway going. And there's our custom kitchen counters. I think that looks really cute, especially with her aquarium in the back. I just added a little table with some storage, and we're gonna spin around and do the living room, which I think I'm gonna put over here. I do have another custom fireplace hack, but I think I'm gonna use that for my bedroom. So yeah, the remaining ones will be for my bedroom. I'm gonna finish off the living room, just kind of like pull this room together. Nice, this is coming together quite nicely. Very modern, contemporary kind of style on the interior with a lot of dream home decorator happening. I did my dining table right there and just some shelving units. There's a bookshelf hidden in there as well. I still can't get over the freaking aquarium wall. I don't know. Let's see it in live mode. Look how cool that is. I'm in love. Okay, let's move on to the bedroom. We're gonna do our final hacks in here. So this one is a really nice custom fireplace that I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna put it on a diagonal, even though it looks really good like that. Again, this is from I'm Nicole YT, and we're gonna use a City Living fireplace. And then we cover it and we put a window there. Ooh, okay, I like that. So I think I wanna do mine like right here. Oh my God. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. He was like coming in the house. I keep forgetting that I have this on live mode. Oh my God, that was a nightmare. Okay. Anyway, so my fireplace is gonna be here. I'm gonna use this base game brick here for the inside and the outside. Maybe some columns, make it look nice. And then the City Living fireplace is gonna go in there like that. She used Snowy Escape window and like sized it all the way down so you can't really see it. And then pulling it together with like some shelving units and a TV. Let's see it in live mode. Oh wait, I gotta get someone to light this thing. Oh no, that one doesn't work. Since it's kind of in there, so to get this to be functional, what you're gonna have to do is delete the wall. Like essentially delete the entire thing and then put the wall back. Okay, so there's lit and now it works. A little finicky, but it does look pretty cool. So I think for the rest of this house, I'm gonna do an open concept, like study area over on this side. And then we have one more final trick, which is kind of like a bed platform idea. This is a really nice house. This townie is lucky. This is again from Dr. Ashley. It kind of makes it seem like the bed is sunken down into the platform. And there's like a specific way that she does it. Like you have to place the platforms in a certain way for it to work. So I'm gonna do my platform here and replace the walls that it's deleted. I'm gonna raise it up quite a bit, I think. We can do stairs on that side and my bed will go here. So now I'm gonna go back to my platform tool. And apparently if I just add the platforms like one by one like this, then the bed will stay where it is. Ooh. And then again, I'm gonna have to replace my walls. I really wish they would fix this. Like seriously, platforms have been out for so long at this point. But anyway, that's pretty cool. It looks like your bed is sunken down a little bit. I'm gonna finish this off. So with everything decorated, this is what I ended up doing for the rest of the bedroom. The bathroom is over here with a separate door as well. And I think these hacks were really fun. My favorite has to be that aquarium one. And honestly, this one outside looks really, really cool as well. Like, Nancy, why are you naked? But that is all I got for you guys today. Let me know if you guys want to see more Sims 4 TikTok build hacks because these are some of my favorite videos to do right now. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.